The theme for me over and over again is I am the luckiest guy in the world.
Stuart Scharf is a survivor, one of an unfortunately small group who is in remission from pancreatic cancer.
As an airline pilot, you get regular physicals, and in one of those physicals, they found some blood in my urine.
That finding led to more tests and a radiologist discovering a shadow on his pancreas. It turned out to be cancer, stage 1. They caught it early.
The surgeon said, don't really care what it is. If it grows, it should come out. And it grew very quickly between the 2 times that we looked at it.
Stuart's medical team at Dana-Farber Cancer Institute performed surgery and removed part of Stuart's pancreas and spleen. Then he went through 6 months of chemotherapy.
I don't think I've ever felt the level of fatigue, confusion, mental fogginess that I felt. So what was after was getting the poison out of the system and regaining strength.
Through it all, he says the timing of the diagnosis saved his life.
Finding it early was the whole key, and it was solely, totally by chance.
We've made a lot of progress in the past, I would say, 5 to 10 years. Patients are living longer and living better.
Dr. Brian Wolpin is part of Stuart's medical team at Dana-Farber. He says while treatments for early-stage pancreatic cancer have improved people's odds, it's still one of the hardest cancers to diagnose because the symptoms just aren't obvious.
Like, say, for breast cancer, if you felt a lump in your breast, well, that would be more concerning for breast cancer. Or blood in the stool, that would be more concerning for something like colon cancer. There's no single thing like that for pancreatic cancer.
That's why Dr. Wolpin believes the study he's leading on artificial intelligence could be a game changer when it comes to saving lives.
How do you start to understand what these patterns are that are not so obvious to the human eye, but can tell us that someone is at risk for getting pancreatic cancer, say, in the next year or 2 or 3 years.
He says AI can help doctors predict pancreatic cancer earlier by using algorithms that focus on medical history and symptoms to reveal cancerous patterns.
It can piece together this pattern where someone has many of these different factors at the same time, or a number of risk factors and some of these symptoms. If that risk is high enough, we would then recommend that they undergo screening.
Stuart Scharf hopes this development will help more people join him in beating this disease.
Now, over 5 years later, I'm hiking, I'm skiing, I'm living an active life with my wife, enjoying my family, and I want to share that hope with others to hopefully inspire them that although it's a terrible thing to be hit with, you can get through it.
This story really is inspiring. Now, Dr. Wolpin, who you saw there, says AI is not currently in clinic right now, but that's his goal, to get this option ready for doctors to use and patients to access. And Dr. Wolpin says a good starting point to see if you should be screened is if pancreatic cancer is in your family history. He also says if you have persisting symptoms to your pain in your belly or losing weight without reason, he says that's important to raise to your doctor. Ben and Erica.